Hey, well, guess what? It's Tuesday. Woohoo! Don't know why that's so fantastic, but it's Tuesday. Hey, it's a day past Monday. It's a day before Wednesday. I'm just glad you're here. I got some things to show you today I thought you might be interested in. Some pictures. This first one is a picture of me with my family when I was growing up. You see if I can get it to where you can. Can you tell which one is me? I am on the far right. I'm standing next to my dad, and my oldest sister, Edie, is behind me. Yep, that's me. Yeah, well, I got some more to show you because you won't believe this. Here's me with my three brothers. I'm the one kind of in the middle with his fist raised up over the top. That's me. Um, Now, here's some winners because these were from when I was growing up. These were my class pictures. How do you like that one? Oh, yeah, crew cut there. Um, this one a little bit later, I think it's first grade. Yeah, this is first grade. Had a little more hair there, but look at those missing teeth. Wow. And this is a special one because um, it's a fifth grade picture, my class picture when I was in fifth grade. But it's special because it shows how important Awana was to me. I grew up in Awana, going to Awana. So I'm excited that we have Awana here at Richfield Life Ministries Church. So there I was in Awana in fifth grade. That's my high school, my senior class picture. See that hair? Look at that hair. Woo! This is kind of interesting. See if you can tell before I tell you which one is me. Wait. Yeah. Before I tell you which one is me, can you guess? This was my cross country team that when I ran cross country in high school. I am in the back row, third from the left. Yeah, cross country. Wow. My sophomore year, 1973. That was something. Um, yeah, here's me in college. Here's a couple more pictures of both me and Sharon in college. Here, I'll give you one at a time. That's us in college. I think that was after we had gotten engaged. This one, I believe, was before we got engaged. We're standing outside the student building at Tabor College in Hillsboro, Kansas. That was us. Whew. Well, here's a little, somewhat more recent. This was at the third church that I was youth pastor at. You can tell which one I am in the red. I thought it might be interesting to share some of those with you because what else I want to give to you today is kind of a funny, fun fact kind of a thing about the United States 120 years ago. All right, so listen to this. 120 years ago in the United States, the average life expectancy was 47. That was the average. You kind of figured at that point your life was done. 120 years ago in the United States, only 14% of the homes had a bathtub. Only 8% of the homes had a telephone. There were only 8,000 cars in the whole United States, and there was only 144 miles of paved roads. This is 120 years ago. The maximum speed limit in most cities was 10 miles per hour. Here's interesting. Alabama, Mississippi, Iowa, and Tennessee were each more heavily populated than California. With a mere 1.4 million residents, California was only the 21st most populous state in the United States. At that time, 120 years ago, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest structure in the world. 120 years ago, the average wage in the United States was 22 cents per hour. The average worker made between $200 and $400 a year. A good accountant would expect to earn around $2,000 a year, a dentist about $2,500 a year, a veterinarian around $1,500 a year, $1,500 to $4,000 depending, and a really good mechanical engineer, which is what my dad was, made about $5,000 per year. Now, by the time my dad started having us as kids, his income as a mechanical engineer wasn't anywhere near that percentage. But anyway, 120 years ago, more than 95% of all births in the United States took place at home. Wow. No, I was not one of those that was born at home. I'm not quite that old. 120 years ago, in the United States, 90% of all physicians had no college education. Instead, they attended medical schools, many of which were condemned by the press and by the government as substandard. 120 years ago, sugar cost 4 cents a pound. Eggs were 14 cents a dozen, and coffee cost about 15 cents a pound. Oh, here's a good one. Most women only wash their hair once a month, and then they used borax, B-O-R-A-X. You probably haven't even heard of that. Borax or egg yolks for shampoo. 120 years ago, the American flag only had 45 stars on it. Arizona, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Hawaii, and Alaska hadn't been admitted to the Union yet. The population of Las Vegas, Nevada, 120 years ago, was only 30. 30. Plutonium, insulin, and antibiotics hadn't been discovered yet. Scotch tape, crossword puzzles, and iced tea hadn't been invented yet. There wasn't any Mother's Day and there wasn't any Father's Day. 1 out of every 10 United States citizens couldn't read or write. And only 6% of all Americans had graduated from high school. All right. Now, I was tempted not to share this one, but I think I will. 120 years ago, marijuana, heroin, and morphine were all available over the counter at corner drugstores. According to one pharmacist, quote, heroin clears the complexion, gives buoyancy to the mind, regulates the stomach and the bowels, and is in fact a perfect guardian of health, unquote. Wow, how things have changed. 120 years ago, Coca-Cola contained cocaine instead of caffeine. 18% of the households in the United States had at least one full-time servant or what was called a domestic. 120 years ago, there were about 230 reported murders in the entire United States annually. Well, the point is, things change, and things change a lot. Now, look, we're in this time that's really weird, it's really strange, and probably a lot of us are hoping that it changes soon. And it will eventually. It probably won't be all that long before we're all looking back on this and going, oh my goodness, I can't believe we went through that. So keep praying for God to preserve each other. Keep praying for God to keep us healthy, to keep us safe, and to do a work so that this COVID-19 problem can be erased and out of the picture. Please take heart. God is still in control. He always has been and always will, and we can trust him and depend upon him. If you are struggling, feel free to contact me or one of our youth leaders. We'd love to talk to you, love to help you out, and just spend some time praying with you, maybe sharing a few scriptures with you. But as I say every day, please know that you are loved, you are missed, and you are being prayed for. And we look forward to the day when we can get back together. Senior high guys, you should have all, I tried to get a hold of every single one of you. If you did not get a contact yesterday, I really would appreciate it if you would call me, because I tried everything I could think of to get a hold of some of you. And some phone numbers didn't go through, some, I don't know, there were a variety of things. But we are going to start meeting tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on Zoom. If you are going to join us, which I would love for all of you to do, I will need to send you the link. So I've got to have an email or a cell phone or have you on Messenger with me so I can get the link to you. So let me know if you need anything. Get a hold of me if you are able to, and we'll take care of that. God bless you all. Have a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.